What if I told you that a man once confessed to killing 100 children, and not only that, he wrote a letter to the police calmly explaining everything. No panic, no regret, no fear, just cold, calculated horror. This is not fiction. This is not a movie. This is the story of Javed Iqbal, a Pakistani serial killer, and today, I am going to walk you through this case like an expert investigator uncovering a nightmare. Every monster has a beginning. Javed Iqbal was born in Lahore, Pakistan. On the surface, nothing seemed unusual, but inside his home, there was violence. His father was extremely abusive. Beatings were common. Punishment was brutal. Imagine a child growing up not with love, but with fear. Javed was not a good student. He had little interest in education. He dropped out early and began drifting through life. No direction, no purpose. But something darker was building inside him. As he grew older, Javed faced repeated failures. Relationships did not last. Jobs did not stick. At one point, he was arrested over a dispute involving a young boy. That moment changed everything. He developed a deep hatred toward society. He felt humiliated, angry. And instead of healing, he decided to take revenge, not against one person, but against the most vulnerable children. Javed began targeting young boys, mostly from poor backgrounds. He would approach children on the streets, gain their trust with kindness or small offers, take them to his location, and then everything changed. He would assault them and then murder them. But what made this case even more horrifying was what he did after. Javed Iqbal did not just kill, he tried to erase every trace. Inside his residence, he kept large barrels filled with acid. After murdering the victims, he would place their bodies into these barrels. The acid would dissolve the remains, making identification almost impossible. This level of planning shows something chilling. This was not random. This was systematic, cold, controlled, calculated. Most of the victims came from poor families. Many were street children. In such cases, disappearances often go unnoticed or are not taken seriously. There was no pattern, no immediate connection, until something shocking happened. One day, authorities received a letter. It was from Javed Iqbal himself. In that letter, he confessed everything. He claimed to have killed 100 children. He even provided details about how he committed the crimes. And as proof, he sent containers with human remains. This was not just a confession. It was a calculated announcement. Once the letter was received, the police in Lahore launched a full investigation. They raided his house. What they found was beyond horrifying: acid barrels, remains of victims, evidence matching his confession. The scale of the crime shocked the entire nation. But Javed Iqbal had already disappeared. The police were racing against time. The public was terrified. Media coverage exploded. Eventually, Javed Iqbal was captured, calm, composed, almost emotionless. During interrogation, he showed no remorse. He described his actions like a routine. The court proceedings were intense. The nation demanded justice. The verdict was death sentence. The judgment reflected the horror and anger of the public. Before the sentence could be carried out, Javed Iqbal was found dead in his prison cell. Reports suggested he had taken his own life. But questions remained. Was it really suicide or something else? The truth was never fully confirmed. The story of Javed Iqbal is not just about crime. It is about broken systems, ignored victims, and the darkness that can grow inside a human mind. It forces us to ask how many warning signs were missed, and how many lives could have been saved, because monsters are not always born. Sometimes they are created.